Drink this before coffee. It boosts your testosterone naturally. Everyone thinks coffee is the secret to starting the day with energy. But what if I told you it might be doing the opposite? That what you drink in the first few minutes of the morning could be sabotaging your testosterone, your energy, and even your circulation? There's a simple drink forgotten by most men that prepares your body in a way coffee never will. And when you find out what it is, you'll understand why starting your day with coffee might be the worst mistake in your routine. What if I told you you're starting your day in the worst possible way? That the first thing you put in your body in the morning could be sabotaging your energy, your circulation, and even your performance throughout the day? Most men wake up and go straight for coffee, thinking it'll solve everything. But there's a secret ingredient, a simple drink that should come before coffee, and it can completely change the game. Think of your body like a race car. You don't start the engine without warming up the system first, right? So why do you throw coffee straight into an organism that's been fasting for 8 hours? Stick with me because I'm going to reveal exactly what to drink, how to prepare it, and why this could be the game changer that's been missing from your routine. But first, I need to tell you something that few doctors will openly admit. Look, I know exactly how it is. You wake up tired, kind of stiff, that feeling like your body hasn't fully turned on yet. So you think coffee will be your best friend, but by mid-morning comes that crash, that energy drop that leaves you worse off than before. And it's not just about energy, it's about how you feel throughout the entire day, that feeling of always dragging your feet. Now tell me something in the comments. Do you usually drink coffee right when you wake up, or do you wait a bit? Because that answer can explain a lot about how you feel. The truth is that after 40, your body doesn't work like it used to. Circulation slows down, energy takes longer to arrive, and if you keep the same habits, you'll keep getting the same frustrating results. But there's a solution, and it's simpler than it seems. Here's what few people talk about. When you wake up, your body is dehydrated and slightly acidic. You've gone hours without drinking water, and this directly affects blood viscosity. Thicker blood circulates worse, and poor circulation means less oxygen reaching your cells, less energy, less drive. Throwing coffee into that system is like trying to force a cold engine to work at high speed, you know? But there's a drink that can change that in minutes. It deeply hydrates, alkalizes the body, and stimulates circulation naturally, without the spikes and crashes that coffee causes. The secret is preparing your body before stimulating it, and that makes all the difference. I'm talking about a specific combination that works directly on the circulatory system and can give you that sustained energy boost throughout the entire day. Several studies show that morning hydration can improve cardiovascular function by up to 20% in the first hours of the day. Doctors specialized in preventive medicine recommend starting the day with liquids that favor circulation, especially for men over 40, when vascular health starts demanding more attention. It's not guesswork, it's science applied to everyday life. An American cardiologist who works with male longevity always says that your first drink of the day is more important than any expensive supplement. Why? Because it sets how your body will function for the next several hours. There are cases of men who reported improvement in energy, mental clarity, and even physical performance simply by changing this single habit. And look, I'm not talking about a miracle. I'm talking about giving your body what it really needs. So let's get to what matters: how to prepare this drink. You'll need warm water, not hot, just warm, about 300 to 400 milliliters. Add the juice of half a lemon squeezed fresh, a very small pinch of sea salt or pink salt, and if you want to boost it, a teaspoon of freshly grated ginger. Mix well and drink it all at once on an empty stomach as soon as you wake up. Wait at least 20 to 30 minutes before having your coffee. This timing is crucial because it allows your body to absorb the minerals, activate circulation, and prepare the digestive system. After that interval, you can have your coffee normally, but you'll notice the need will be less. A lot of people report starting to feel less dependent on caffeine after a week with this protocol. The key is consistency. Do this every day for at least 15 days and observe the difference. Now, let's talk seriously about safety. If you have active reflux or gastritis, lemon on an empty stomach might not be the best idea for you. In that case, you can just do it with warm water and salt, which will still give you benefits. People with high blood pressure need to go easy on the salt, use less, or eliminate it completely. And if you take heart or blood pressure medication, talk to your doctor first, because changes in hydration can affect the absorption of some meds. Ginger, despite being excellent for circulation, can interact with anticoagulants. If you take any type of blood-thinning medication, skip the ginger or consult first. Pregnant women, nursing mothers, and people with a history of kidney stones should also be careful with excess lemon. The idea here is to boost your health, not create new problems. Use common sense and listen to your body. I've heard several objections about this. Some people say it's too much work in the morning, that they don't have time. Dude, it's literally 3 minutes. You spend more time scrolling your phone feed in bed. Others say they don't like the sour taste, but it's a matter of getting used to it, and you can adjust the amount of lemon according to your preference. Start with less and gradually increase. And there are those who say they don't feel any difference. Look, if you do this once or twice and give up, of course you won't feel anything. But if you give it a real chance, 2 consecutive weeks, and still don't notice any improvement in energy or circulation, then this protocol simply isn't for you, and that's okay. But most men who test it seriously report noticeable changes already in the first week. It's worth trying. And the worst case scenario is you'll be well hydrated, which is already a win. Here's an extra tip that multiplies the results. If you combine this morning drink with 5 minutes of light stretching or a 10-minute walk, your circulation goes to the next level. Physical movement amplifies the hydration effect, creating a positive cycle that can transform not just your morning, but your entire day. It's a step-by-step approach. First you hydrate, then you move, and only then can you have your coffee and feel its real effect. Another thing that works really well is keeping an energy journal. Write down how you feel before starting the protocol and after a week of practicing it. You'll have concrete data about your own experience, and that creates awareness about what works for your body. Sometimes we change habits but don't pay attention to the results, and then we lose motivation. Document, track, adjust as needed. So that's it, my brother. Test this protocol for 2 weeks and come back here to tell me in the comments how your experience was. Did it work? Didn't it work? What differences did you notice? This exchange is essential because it helps other men who are in the same situation. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell because every week I bring practical content about men's health, no BS, straight to the point. Remember, we're building a community of men who want to live better with more energy, more drive, and better quality of life. You're not alone in this journey. Share this video with that friend who's always complaining about being tired. It might be exactly what he needs to hear. And if you want to dive deeper, check out the other videos on the channel. See you in the next one. And remember, self-care isn't a luxury, it's a responsibility. Educational content does not replace medical evaluation. Results vary. Consult a healthcare professional before making significant changes to your routine, especially if you have pre-existing conditions or use medications regularly.